Okay, I am down the plot and there's a miracle. Well, a few miracles. First off, they changed the gates, well, the lock on the gates from a key lock to a number lock. So there shouldn't be any more dumping of stuff from the old plot holder there that hasn't had a plot for several years but was continuing to dump his business garden waste here. And the other miracles are I have one broccoli and one cauliflower that actually looks like a broccoli and a cauliflower. It's amazing. Let me show you. Okay, so here it is. And if that's my hand, it's a reasonable size. But over here, there's a cauliflower. It's, I don't know, it's at least half the size of the broccoli. So I think I'm going to leave the cauliflower today, but I'm going to harvest the broccoli. So this is behind me is what I have to deal with. Brambles nearly as high as the tree. And then on that side, the first plot hasn't been worked all year. And the plot beyond was cut down. That hasn't been worked for a few years. And it's nearly my height and it's full of thistles starting to go to seed. So, yeah. Fun and games. Oh, nice birds. I think they're nicking all the black currants. Come on. I also have some lovely, I think they're called greyhound cabbages that have come to a nice point, and I've given them a squeeze and they're firm, so they've what they call, I think, headed up. So I'll be picking those as well. So I think that one's ready and that one's ready. That one's not quite. So jobs for today, possibly some strimming, some harvesting, watering in the greenhouse, because thankfully the heavens have opened lately and we've had some rain, so I won't need to water. Tying in of the pumpkin squash things. So yeah, a little bit of everything. So first thing to set up amongst this wind is the battery powered water butt pump, so I can water the greenhouse. while I'm in the greenhouse, I need to continue to prune these tomatoes so that I can keep control of them, that there's enough airflow, so that hopefully I can get some ripe tomatoes eventually. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, I've got the headphones on because I'm listening to my choir music, but I've tamed the tomatoes again. Let me show you. It should be better for the airflow. That's what I cut off, and a lot of the big leaves, unless they're near the top, I've reduced down to maybe a third, because I'm starting to get a lot of tomatoes forming. I've had to top out, like that one, I've had to cut it, and those two at the back. Those are Sun Baby. So, and around here, the Sugar Grape I've had to cut, and I think that one at the back is Tangerine Robinson. So we've got some Tigerella there, and I think those are Tigerella. So the melon plants at the back are still alive, and it looks like I've got a couple of cucumbers, but I have popped in a few new seeds. So this is looking a lot more under control. So I had to stop watering in the greenhouse because the water butt was empty. But that should be enough to keep it going. Right, next. Now I suppose I should tackle the outside tomatoes, because I noticed there were at least a couple of snapped stems. It's probably because of the wind we've had. So yeah, that's the next job. You know, I really didn't want to come down here today because, yeah, there's a chance of some rain. I knew I hadn't watered in the greenhouse for several days and just felt like a big task, so I was kind of avoiding it. But yeah, they were fine. Nothing looked like it was dying. I could have probably left it longer, but it's better for the plants to get a bit of water every few days. But yeah, I do need to get on with harvesting a few things before they go over. So I think it's normal to put off what seems like a big job, but nobody else is going to do it, so I might as well. Now, look at this one. That's kind of half snapped. That's mostly snapped, so although these are bush tomatoes, I still think they need a bit of support. And over there, not too bad. I'll take a closer look. There, that's clearer. I'm happier with that, apart from the bindweed. Well, this tells me these are daylilies. They almost look double-headed. So my daylilies at home only have single heads. But we'll see. So at least they're flowering now. just taken off a few of the outer leaves. Sorry, I'm doing it off camera, aren't I? Not bad. I got a couple more in the other bed. It's back set. Go away, bicycle. Not big, massive. Don't do. So I'm about to dig up my Charlotte potatoes. Don't look the best. They might have like, I don't know, but it's a tummy here. So I will start with the Charlottes and then see if I've got the energy to dig up any others. So I think I've finished harvesting for today. Let me show you my harvest. I also have this Romanesco cauliflower that is starting to grow. It's not big enough yet. Well, I didn't quite get everything done I wanted to, but I think that'll do. There's a little bit of harvest. I'm not trying to take too much. I took one cabbage that was definitely ready and a broccoli, but I've still got kale at home and I've got loads more kale to pick. So I need to make note of how many kale plants I've got and then work out what will I need next year so that I don't plant too many. But I like the kale. It's kind of easier than normal brassicas, normal cabbages, because you don't have to wait for it to heart up. You just take the leaves off and keep picking. It's like cut and come again lettuce. So yeah, I think that will do for today. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Oh, no more using my allotment key. Let me show you why. They have finally changed the lock to a number lock. So on both sides there's a little keyboard and you've got to type in the pin. So no more, hopefully, no more fly tipping inside the site. We'll see then. So it looks like as soon as you shut it, it locks. So you've got to watch you don't get separated from what you know is the lock number. I'll have to get used to it. So I think as long as I got my phone on me in my pocket, I'm fine, because I've got a screenshot of the email of the code for the gate. I'll get used to it. How is your plots secured? Because I know some don't even have gates.